India, the country which houses thousands of wonders and millions of mysteries. The wonders of this country is such that one cannot be satisfied by seeing it once. Wants to see again and again. One of such wonder is Konark Sun Temple of Orissa. Konark is a medium town in the Puri district in the state of Orissa. It lies on the coast by the Bay of Bengal, 60 kilometers from the capital of the state, Bhubaneswar, and 32 kilometers from Puri. Meaning of Konarka. The name Konarka derives from the combination of the Sanskrit words Kona and Arka. Kona means angle. Arka in the name refers to the Hindu god sun. The Sun Temple of Konarka, the Puri Jagannatha Temple, and the Lingaraja Temple of Bhubaneswar form a bilateral triangle, and Konark Temple is one angular point of a triangle. Thus the word Kona has a meaning in making the nomenclature. Legends related to temple. There is an interesting legend which says that once Samba, the son of Sri Krishna, incurred the displeasure of Narada, who revenged himself by getting Samba afflicted with leprosy. Ultimately, when Samba was found innocent, he was advised to practice penance in the Maitreyi forest for 12 years, to please Surya, sun god, to cure him of his disease. He acted accordingly, and one morning when Samba was taking his bath in Chandrabhaga, his hands came in contact with something in the water. He immediately lifted it up and saw an image of Surya. He carried the image to his ashrama and installed it in a temple built by him. Samba was, however, completely cured after some time by worshipping the deity. The temple built by Samba was believed to be the old one, where a new structure constructed in 13th century by Narsimha Deva I, which we explore today.
History of the present temple.
The Konark Sun Temple was built in 1250 AD during the reign of the Eastern Ganga king Narasimhadeva I from stone in the form of a giant ornamented chariot dedicated to the sun god Surya. To commemorate the victory against the Mughal king Tughan Khan in Katasin, in the year 1243 AD, king ordered to build this temple in a Arunastamba. Story behind construction. King appointed two chief architects for the temple construction. One is Sibe Samantre Mahapatra and other is Bishu Moharana. 12,000 artisans labored for 12 long years to complete it, but however failed to mount the crown stone Kalasha on the temple top. So king ordered, if the work is not finished soon, then he will kill all the artisans. In this complex situation, a 12-year-old boy, Dharmapada, son of chief architect Bishu Moharana, discovered something wrong in the work, immediately rectified the defect and made the kalasa to go into its proper position. The work was done, but the artisans were still thinking of their fate, that if the king comes to know all about this, he will certainly think that the artisans were not doing their job properly, which a little boy had done in such a short time. And king will kill them. So, Dharmapada sacrificed his life by jumping into the water of Chandrabhaga from the top of the temple and saved the life of all artisans.
Architecture and features.
The architecture of this temple is symbolic. In a chariot shape with the chariot's 12 pairs of wheels corresponding to the 12 months of the Hindu calendar, each month paired into two cycles, Shukla and Krishna. The Konark temple presents this iconography on a grand scale. It has 24 elaborately carved stone wheels which are nearly 12 feet (3.7 meters) in diameter and are pulled by a set of 7 horses. The temple was built in such a design that, when viewed from inland during the dawn and sunrise, the chariot-shaped temple appears to emerge from the depths of the blue sea carrying the sun. Overall, the temple was constructed in a typical Kalinga architecture with Dula constructed in Pancharatha style. It has also a mandapa and a Natya Mandir. Now only Mantapa and Natya Mandir survives in the temple premise. This temple houses tremendous rock carvings only of its kind. From the scenes of battlefields to the erotic carvings of Mithunas, different animals to different people, dancing ladies, different stories and instrument players, all are carved so beautifully that you can't take off your eyes from them. Fall of Sun Temple. In the course of time, Konark along with its temples have lost their glories. Legends state that the magnetic effect of the lodestone of the stone was so strong that it caused disturbance in the ship's compasses those passed by the coast, thus making the navigation very difficult for the sailors. So, the Portuguese sailors destroyed the temple and stole the lodestone. The removal of the lodestone leads to the collapse of the main temple structure. The most popular story about the route of the fall of Konark temple rests with the Mughal emperor Kalapahada. He attacked Sun Temple of Konark 3 times but still unable to destroy whole structure. Natural disasters are also a factor behind the fall of the temple. Discovery or restoration. James Ferguson, 1808 to 1836 CE, the noted Scottish historian of British India who played a key role in rediscovering ancient Indian antiquities and architectural sites, visited Konark in 1837 CE and prepared a drawing. He estimated the height of the portion still standing as being between 42.67 and 45.72 meters. By 1868 CE, the site had been reduced to a mass of stones covered by trees here and there. Conservation activities picked up speed from 1900 CE onwards after Lieutenant Governor John Woodburn initiated the launch of a well-planned campaign to save the temple at any cost by adopting suitable measures.
Opinions and beliefs.
It is opined by some historians that due to the early death of the king Langula Narsimha Dev, the construction of the temple had been left in a haphazard state. As a result of this, the incomplete structure eventually collapsed. Some people believe during the construction of the main tower of the temple the artisans put an iron plate between every two stone pieces. There is a lodestone at the top of the temple was said to be a massive 52-ton magnet, which held the temple more firmly. The statue of the sun god inside the temple was built of a material with iron content and was said to be floating in air, without any physical support due to the unique arrangements of the top magnet, the bottom magnet and the reinforced magnets around the temple walls. The placement of the main temple and the sun god had been aligned in such a way that the first ray of the sun from the coast would cross the Nata Mandir dancing hall and would fall or reflect from the diamond placed at the crown of the sun god. Some people believe that when magnet block of the temple was being taken in a boat, it was attracted by the bottom of the sea and sunk the ship into sea. And now that place is known as Bermuda Triangle, where many airplanes and ships disappeared. That's it for today, guys. I'll give such informations more in future. So, subscribe my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram. See you in the next video. Stay tuned for next video. Till then, take care and goodbye. Radhe Radhe.